This is an annual tradition with our family. I'm getting ready to roast pumpkin seeds. We love these, and so every year when we carve pumpkins, we scoop out the seeds and we don't throw them away. We actually roast them and enjoy them. So I'm getting ready to put them in the oven, 200 degrees for about 45 minutes, and they just have Himalayan salt and olive oil on them. So they are going in the oven. For those of you that were following along in my previous vlog, I mentioned that our refrigerator died. So this past week, our new one was delivered. We've had it, well, we will have it a week tomorrow. So we decided on this model, and I'll let you see. It's a Frigidaire, and it's bigger than our last one, which is really nice. It has the 2 doors on either side, and this is a change for me because the old refrigerator that we had the freezer on this side, and then the refrigerator was just this side. So I've caught myself a couple of times trying to put freezer items in the refrigerator side. So we've got it packed full. It is great to have a refrigerator that is now no longer freezing everything. So I like that. I like the fact that this one has 2 ice makers. There's one here, so it has the ice and water in the door. And then I really like this down below. It has an extra ice maker down here because we go through a lot of ice with a large family. So enjoying that, and really like the fact that we have a usable refrigerator on the main level of our house now. I wanted to share this with you guys. This is our calendar for the week. So, like I said, last week my husband was on vacation, so we got tons of stuff done. And I picked up this cheap dry erase board from, I think, the Dollar Mart. And I wrote down everything that we had to get done today, this week. And it was a lot. And so I went downstairs to one of the freezers and pulled out a lot of freezer meals for us to use this week. So you see that my calendar is just completely packed full. We have all kinds of extra classes this week. We're getting ready for our recital that'll be on Saturday. So we have dress rehearsal for that on Friday and co-op. Our mama cat that we adopted is going to be spayed this week, so I have to drop her off, then I have to pick her up another day. We have art classes that will be going on this week, homeschool art classes. We have a movie with friends, a Christmas movie at a local theater that we're going to see. So I need to get to Costco. I haven't done this in a while, and colored chalk and white chalk is really hard to find. So then I have just a lot of homeschool memos up there that I have to get done this week. So anyway, I pulled out lots of freezer meals for this week. And then I wanted to share this with you too. I'm going to try to zoom in, see if you can see it. We have a bird feeder out here. We actually have more than one. The big green one is the one that we've been watching the birds in lately. We had little saucers. We started with pine cones. The squirrels got those. Then we went to little cups and saucers, and those went through, the birds went through those really quickly. So I bought this big feeder at Walmart a couple of weeks ago, and we actually have 2 cardinals that live in our backyard, a male and a female. So they're still here, and they're enjoying the bird seed in that feeder. They're not out this morning, but I'll put some photos that we have caught of them in the blog, in this vlog, so that you can see it. But anyway, I think we've had a blue jay eating. Maybe I'll have to ask the girls because they're up on the bird watching, but we enjoy that too. So our pool is finally closed. The pool man came yesterday, closed the pool for us. So we've gotten a ton done this week, and I'll show you what we've been working on downstairs later. So we spent all last week while my husband was on vacation cleaning out our basement because it had become a catch-all and it was really bad. So what had happened was, and I've come down here to get some things out of the freezer. You can see my freezer cooking is taking a hit because I'm pulling several things from it this week because we've been so busy. But I'll show you our schoolroom. our schoolroom is a work in progress. A year ago, we had a leak upstairs that ran through the ceiling and flooded this room completely. So the walls had to be ripped out and everything had to be taken down, and it was just a huge, huge mess. And it had stayed like this, and so over last week, we started working on it. So we've gotten it back. There's our kitty cat and our kittens. So we've gotten it back into somewhat of a usable state. You'll have to ignore the tablecloth. I just had to put this on here to keep the kittens from scratching the table. So I found it cheap, so I threw it on. I'm getting ready to replace that. But these bookcases have to be replaced. Because what happened was when we had the leak, the bottoms of the bookcases got wet, and so they have to be thrown away. So I've got to pull everything off these bookcases and then get new ones, get them installed, and get them anchored to the wall. So I went through tons of curriculum, got rid of tons of curriculum, and I still have, still see some things piled up on the table that I have to find a home for because I'm not done in this room yet. And then some things over here all piled up, which I should have done before and after shots because it was really bad before. Literally everything was just thrown in here. So I have, when I get the new bookshelves installed, I'm going to get some shelves and then store some of this. That's some Bible curriculum I want to keep, and this is just paper. And this is a little book that one of my girls made. I've got to get that stapled back together because she wants to keep that. But it looks a zillion times better. So anyway, this is our schoolroom. Still a work in progress. Our kittens. They're sheeping. Where my mom actually adopted this kitten and this kitten up here. But the girls have had separation anxiety from the kittens. So they're visiting us right now. This is the kitten that we kept and the mama cat down there that we kept. And the mama cat goes tomorrow to get spayed. We have to drop her off and we can't pick her up until Thursday. So we didn't want this little guy to be bored here all by himself. So we're babysitting these two little kitty cats for my mom while she works. So we have our cat tower. It's not going to stay here. It's just here for the time being. And so these are our school mascots downstairs. So anyway, this is a glimpse into our schoolroom. And I'll do another vlog when we're finished and we have all this cleaned up and put back together. But it took all week to get our garage, our basement, and this schoolroom back in some sort of an order. And I'm still not done. But I'm so thankful to have as much done as we got done. My husband was a working machine this past week, and so was I. We were so exhausted by the end of the day. We were just ready to collapse. So anyway, the kids have been playing down here, so there's some stuff out of place, and we did some of our school down here today. So anyway, that's what that looks like. It's been a while since I've done a Menu Plan Monday, and we are here at Ensemble waiting in the parking lot for Mathen to come out. So the girls are playing in the car, and so I thought I would jump on here and give you guys my menu for the week because it's been a little bit since I've done that. So my husband was on vacation last week, which I've said numerous times in this vlog. So we enjoyed having him home, and he helped us get tons and tons of things done. And now it's dark outside because, you know, we had to fall back. So we are here, and if you can't see me good, it's because I'm in a parking lot. We're just sitting here waiting on him, and so there's not much light. There aren't even any street lights. So I have the car lights on, so I apologize about that. But this week, it's a terribly busy week. So I pulled a whole lot of things out of the freezer for freezer meals to just expedite supper so that we didn't have to resort to getting things fast food. So anyway, we decided that we were going to use up tonight a lot of the leftovers that we have in the freezer. So yesterday was Sunday, today's Monday. So yesterday, I pulled out a taco bake. So we had that for supper. We have lots of leftovers with that. So the taco bake is a choice for tonight. And then over the weekend, I also made homemade barbecue, and we have a lot of that left over. So I'm going to do that. And then one of my kiddos wanted some manwich for supper, and I had one individual serving of that in the freezer, so I pulled that out. So tonight it's just going to be a hodgepodge of what everyone wants. They can just fend for themselves, and we can heat it up and we can have that. So it's kind of a lesson in using what you've got and not being wasteful. So that's tonight, Monday night's supper. And then tomorrow I pulled out a bag of sticky chicken. So we're going to have sticky chicken, roasted broccoli, and rice for supper. Then Wednesday I'm going to do breakfast for supper. I have some hash brown patties in the freezer. I'm going to cook those up. I'm going to do some eggs. I've got some sausage gravy, some biscuits, and some bacon that I'm going to do. And then Thursday we will be busy all day long. We have an art class and a premiere for the new Grinch movie that we're taking the kids to. And then we have schoolwork, of course, that has to be done. And I have to pick the cat up from the shelter because they're spaying her. So we'll be having the Husband's Delight casserole and French bread on Thursday in between all the running around that we have to do. Then Friday, we are actually, we have co-op that morning, and then the kids are getting ready for their recital on Saturday of this week. So they have rehearsal on Friday nights, and they're in two opposite directions, so we'll be running back and forth. So those homemade pizzas that I made in another vlog and put in the freezer, those will come in handy, and I've got some chicken wings also in the freezer. So we'll have the homemade pizza and chicken wings for supper on Friday. And then Saturday is recital, and I think we're going to my mom's for supper on Saturday night because she is going to be doing chili and potato soup. So that's what our week looks like at a glance as far as our menu plan for the week. And I'd love to hear what you guys are having. Oh, that car across the street gave us some light in the vlog just for a brief little second. But anyway, I would love to hear what you guys are having, so let me know in the comments what your menu is for this week. And thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. I really appreciate you taking the time to stop in, watch my channel, subscribe to my channel. I love the comments that I've been getting. It's really neat hearing about each and every one of you. And so I want to say thank you again for taking time out of your busy lives to look at my channel and comment. So I really appreciate that. So thanks a lot, guys. Bye.